Hi guys! Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to continue to talk about the moon in signs, more specifically about the moon in Cancer. First of all, if you're new to my channel, welcome. We are here to discuss all things astrology, so feel free to comment and send me your questions. And this video is part of the Moon in Signs series. Your moon sign is as important as your sun sign. In general, it's not necessarily the same as your sun sign. It's quite rare to have the moon in the same sign as your sun, but it's not unheard of. So in order to find out what sign your moon is in, I've left a link in the description. All you have to do is put in your date of birth, place of birth, and the time is really important. Make sure you get the accurate time from your parents, or I don't know, maybe your mom's written it down somewhere. Anyway, the time is really important. And after you do that, you can find out what sign the moon was in when you were born, and you can watch one of my videos. I know this series is not complete, but I'm gonna take you through every single sign and tell you what that means, what that says about you, and what impact it has on your life. So, short background info on the moon in general. The moon represents, for everyone, their instinctual and emotional nature. Whilst the sun sign represents our ego and how we like to think of ourselves, and ultimately how we aspire to be seen by others, the moon is our emotions and how we react to situations, and it's our gut feelings, it's our instinctual nature, basically. So what do you feel like doing when something happens to you? That's your moon doing the works for you. It is more often than not, we have to be spontaneous and react to things because circumstances are so volatile around us. If we had time to think things through, we would probably act the way our sun sign would indicate to us. But like I said, we do not live in an ideal world, and we are on autopilot with the moon taking charge of things. So, another thing that the moon represents is what we need in order to feel emotionally fulfilled, as opposed to what we want. Again, the sun is responsible for what we want, for what we intellectually think that we want, whereas the moon represents what we really need deep down inside to feel secure, to feel calm, to feel fulfilled. Again, I'm going around in circles here. Sorry about that. Also, the moon is an indicative of our relationship with our mothers, and it also gives quite a good indication about the way we are gonna parent our kids, ourselves, or the way we look. It gives an indication of the way we look after others, of how we nurture others, which is a maternal instinct, or anyway, a nurturing instinct that exists in all of us, but it manifests in different ways. So enough with the ramblings. I know you are here for the moon in Cancer. The moon actually rules Cancer, so you can very much say that it feels at home in its own sign. What does this say about you? If you've got the moon in Cancer, you are very much in tune with your inner infant. You are also the classic mother, so you're somewhere in the middle, vacillating between being in tune with the baby within and the child within, and the eternal mother who wants to look after everyone, who takes care of everyone, who feels instinctively what people need and tries to give that to them. What do you guys with the moon in Cancer need in order to feel fulfilled? Well, first of all, you need someone who understands you and who's willing to listen to you, who understands your emotions, which are very deep and very convoluted a lot of times. More often than not, you're seen as more of a moody person, if I may use that word. That is because Cancerians in general are moody. So if you've got the moon in Cancer, you've got that moodiness associated to it. Also, you really, really need to feel secure in your life, to feel that you've got someone you can rely on, someone you can depend on, someone who can take care of you, who, I don't know, a shoulder to cry on, someone who can listen to you, who's there for you, because in return, you are gonna do the exact same for the people around you. It's very easy for people to hurt you. That is because a lot of the times you see beneath the surface and you feel things and you're very attuned to everyone's energies. And sometimes you may interpret things, you may take things the wrong way, or maybe you're not taking them the wrong way. You're actually seeing other people's real intentions. Although they might not be willing to acknowledge them, you can feel them, and it hurts you to know that in general people are mean and they do not want to do good and they don't care about others, whereas you do. You care about others so much. You are the most empathetic moon there is out there. I mentioned this before. The Cancer is the sign of the mother, so it comes naturally to you to look after others and to nurture them. You nurture them by attending to their needs, by, for instance, cooking for them, by being there for them and listening to their woes and sorrows and whatever is going on in their lives. And you genuinely care about the needs of the people that you listen to and that are around you. On the flip side, you get attached to things very quickly, and you are more attached to your past and to your roots and to your family than anyone else. Also, I think I said this before, you are very attached to your memories, and it's hard for you to let go of old wounds, resentments. You're quite a resentful person, my dear moon in Cancer. But again, like I said, this is only because you care so much about people and you would never do anything to hurt them. You feel what they need, you feel what they want, you feel their weaknesses, which you can obviously use to your advantage to manipulate people if you felt like it, but I know you are too good for that. And it hurts you when people don't treat you the same way that you would treat them. In terms of your relationship with your mother, because like I said, our moon rules our relationships with our mothers as well, and it gives us an indication of what type of mothers we are going to be. You probably had a very mumsy mum, and you probably have her already. You still have her in your life. The type of mom who cooked for you, who made sure that everything is in the right place, who would take care of you before you went to school, made sure that you did everything, you did your homework. So a very preoccupied mother who wanted you to feel as if you were 100% spot on with everything in your life. In general, people with the moon in Cancer, they as mothers or as parents and their mums in return, they prefer their children when they are at the baby and infant stage because they feel really, really needed, and that's also one of your, I would call them weak spots. You have to feel that you are needed in someone's life. Otherwise, you're just gonna go underneath your shell, hide in your corner, and not come out and wait for the storm to pass, or just shut that person out of your life. When you are under pressure, you tend to become the shyest person in the building and simply shut down. End of story. People with the moon in Cancer also tend to live by the water, or if they don't live by the water, it would do them a lot of good to live by the water. And they might find themselves living with their mothers a lot. So yeah, that's it, guys. This is more or less everything about what your moon in Cancer represents. If I've missed anything, please let me know in the comments. Send me your questions. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed my moon in Cancer video. I'll see you next time. Bye!